Riesling, I tell you, sure. I mean, it is for people who have no clue about it. They say, yeah, what is Riesling, you know? But Riesling, and we see it all the time, you know? If we get people to taste the wine, you know, they have a completely wrong preconception about Riesling, you know? They always think, oh, something sweet, something soda pop or whatever, you know? No, it's an enormous versatile grape variety, you know. It can produce so many different nice styles, you know. Basically for everybody's taste, you can produce something out of Riesling, you know. For people who like dry wines, you can produce great dry wines with it. For people who like rather fruity, lighter fruity style, you can produce a wonderful Kabinett, you know. For people who want it in between, you can produce a wonderful medium dry Riesling, you know. And for people who like it very sweet dessert style, you can produce wonderful dessert style, very sweet dessert style wines with it, you know. How many grape varieties are out there in the world where you can do all the styles, you know? A Chardonnay, you can do a Chardonnay, they're all dry, and you can do an unoaked and oaked Chardonnay, you know? That is the options here, you know? Or, I mean, you know, there's not many grape varieties in the world which gives you all the options of taste to produce with one grape variety. That's Riesling, you know? That might be difficult. I mean, that makes it so complex that, you know, people are often simple and you know, give me a Chardonnay, because they think with a Chardonnay they get always the same thing, you know. Or give me a Sauvignon Blanc, you know. Sauvignon Blanc is always a little bit grassy, a little bit green, a little dry, you know, refreshing. But with Riesling, you can choose, you know. You can choose towards your palate, you know. And you know, and that is the great thing. I drink, for example, in winter, we drink old Rieslings, because old matured Rieslings, and because Riesling is also a grape variety you can age very well. That's one of the few white grape varieties which you can age up to 50, 60, 70 years. I had just a few months ago, I had 1920 Wildener Noir Auslese, gorgeous, 20. A wine which is 94-year old, you know, unbelievable. I mean, there's not many wines you can find in the world which can age 94 years old. And you know, in winter I drink rather aged Rieslings, you know, Spätlese, Auslese. And with food I rather drink a nice dry Riesling, you know. In summer, with this kind of weather, a nice Kabinett, you know, young Kabinett, fresh, you know, with this beautiful apple fruit, you know, light, refreshing, little bits of spritz, you know, then with their young, out of the ice bucket. God, the best welcome drink, you know. Your friends coming, I mean, they drink it like water, you know. And so that is the beautiful thing is, it's difficult to explain the people, you know. I always say, go out and taste them, you know, and then you will be amazed how, I mean, and it is always the same thing. I get people to taste the wine, and then they say, God, that's so much more nicer, and that's beautiful. It's totally different what I thought. I think this is possibly the grape variety where people have most preconceptions, and if they taste them, then they're, oh, wow, that's so different what I thought, you know, and then they start loving it, you know. But it is a grape variety you have to taste. You have to taste it. You have to go out and taste Riesling. And then taste the dry wine, taste the medium dry wine, and taste the fruitiest dry wine. And then you find a style for yours. Because if you have Sauvignon Blanc, if you don't like Sauvignon Blanc, you will not find a different style of Sauvignon Blanc. You will not like it, you know. But with Riesling, I'm sure, drink an old one, drink a dry one, drink a medium dry one, drink a light fruity style one, or drink a noble sweet one, you find a style which you will like, you know?